Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a mini split wall mount bracket. And this brand we're going to use today is called JEACENT Outdoor Wall Mounting Bracket for Ductless Mini Split Air Conditioner Heat Pump Systems. Pretty simple process here. The unboxing was minimal, as you can see. Got three main pieces right there. We got a couple bags of hardware. This is going to go right about there, and I'm going to show you how. Check it out. It's got its own cute little level. Right now, we got to do some thinking. So how do we know where the studs are when we're outside of a house looking at a stucco wall? Here's a great tip for you. Find a pull point. I'm going to use this wall receptacle to measure out where my studs are on the outside by first going inside the garage here. And I'm going to use that back of that wall receptacle to find the center of the stud I need, which is 18 inches. Now I'm going to go back outside and I'm going to transfer that measurement onto the stucco right there, and then now I know where to drill through. So right now I want to mount the bottom of this bracket 4 feet off the ground, not the top, the bottom. So now I have to scribe a line with a level, make sure I'm going to hit the stud when I drill my holes, and now I got to figure out from the bottom of my bracket where's my first bolt going to go. So I just figured that out, about 16 inches right there. Now I need to use a 1/4 inch masonry bit to drill through the stucco to get to the stud. Now I'm double checking to make sure that between each stud is exactly 16 inches on center. Now I can take that measurement and transfer it outside. Next step is to take the top mounting bracket and make sure it lines up with the holes I marked. Now that I've calculated where all my holes need to go, I can now start drilling through the stucco, and I drilled out 4 holes total. The best way to anchor anything to a wall is by finding a wall stud. In this case, I found 2 wall studs, which means I have to only use 2 of the wall anchors that go right into the stucco because there's no wood behind the stucco. So as you can see, they're plastic wall anchors. A lag bolt's going to go inside. So all you got to do is drill that hole with a 1/2 inch bit and tap them into the wall. Next step is to drill a pilot hole into the 2 wall studs. This helps prevent splitting the wood with the lag bolt. So now I'm going to use a 17mm socket for this lag bolt, and I'm going to use my Milwaukee ratchet, which is a great tool if you don't have one, and don't forget your washers. I'm going to use my 4-foot level anyway, even though it comes with its own bubble level. But real simple install, everybody. See how simple that was? Just a lot of prep work, finding the studs and all that good stuff. Well, now I just got a few more bells and whistles to put on it, but before that, I did notice something from the inside of the garage. Look at these. They're just twisting around and turning. These anchors are not doing any good. These plastic anchors are junk, so just throw them away. Now right here, I'm adding blocking. This is just to give myself a nice solid mounting surface. Now I can reinstall those 2 lag bolts. As always, I make mistakes in these videos so you don't have to. I forgot about applying a silicone caulking to all the drilled out holes for the lag bolts. This is to keep moisture from getting into the wall. This is a very important step. So what I used here is this DAP AMP. It's like a polymer. It's supposed to be a step above the typical silicone. So just fill all the holes, put the bolts back, and you're good to go. So what I want to show you now is the 4 rubber bushings and bolts that are going to hold down the AC unit to the wall bracket. Just insert the rubber bushing on top of the arm, use your bolt, don't forget both washers and your lock nut, and just do it 1 on each corner. Next step is to screw in the arm adjusters behind each arm. But first you got to pull them off the wall. And then you're just going to screw it right in there and then put them back on. Okay, so I want to give a big shout out to Electric Brothers Company for coming out and installing my power supply for the HVAC system. And they also added a disconnect breaker inside the main panel here, which is a 20 amp. And they did a nice clean job as always. And next thing I got to do is get Kilowatt Heating and Air over here to install my mini split. And then once that's done, I can stay nice and cool inside my man cave. Well, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that this also doubles as a tricep blaster. Let's see how many I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Oh, that was rough. Time for a nap.